So this is the town of Cusco, and I have wanted to come here for at least 5 or 6 years since one of my friends told me it was the most beautiful town they've ever been. I'm getting towards downtown, the old part of town. Here we still have to wear a mask, so that's required at the moment, and that's okay. So I'll have to talk to it, right? Yeah, buenos, money. Good. I think my friend Shani said it was one of the most beautiful places she's ever been, so I'm gonna go to the square, show you all. And if I'm a bit out of breath, it's because I've been at the ocean, like sea level, all week, and then coming here, something like 3,300 meters. It's quite high. See, if you can see the buildings, you can see some of the damage from the earthquakes that they've had here. In the stucco. It's really such a beautiful part of town. I think I'll just walk you all around so you can see it. If you didn't know, this is the town that's the closest large town to Machu Picchu in Peru. Goes by the name Cusco. really like all the stone walls here. You can see they used parts of the old temples and then the new one as well.
Ya estamos comprando los backpacks de pronto.
Por ejemplo, tapa de muy bien. Chao, bueno, hasta luego.
Actually gonna head back to my place for a little bit. I think to take a little nap's not a bad idea because I didn't sleep hardly at all last night, and one of my roommates got up to go to Machu Picchu at like 4 in the morning. So I'm only at 2, but lucky for me, one of them had to wake up early. So a nap might be really nice. Wouldn't see me complaining. So all I say is, like, it's somewhat easier to keep in touch with friends when you're traveling because you get so worn down, you're so tired that, like, you just want a day off sometime to, like, lay around, say what's up to everybody. I had a great conversation with my friend Matthew. That was a joy. And I got to see my niece, my cousin Mazal's kid, and she's so beautiful. Looks just like her mama. And, well, to say hi to my family back home. But there's something about when you're traveling and you get so tired. You just want one day off to, like, lay around, do nothing, have a coffee. I'm having coffee right now. Yeah. And it gives you an opportunity to say hi to people because you get to just slow down. So it's a big gift. This is the place I'm staying at the moment. It's such a joy. Real simple, very small. Spending time with my friends Ben and Carlos from Mexico and from United States. They are super cool people. And unfortunately they're leaving tonight, but at least whatever time we had together was great. So we'll get back to exploring here in a little bit, and I will take you to some of the more regular parts of town, because the first part of this was more like the fancy part, and that's also great. However, I'm sure you want to see how the people live. I mean, that's why I'm here. So enjoy it. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I need a reason to do this, right? Thanks, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, this is a very beautiful cat, and she lives here in the hostel. She's been spending time with me. You come up here. And don't be shy. You've been so lovely this whole time. I don't know your name, but you're one of the sweetest cats ever. Is she going to come snuggle? So she's a little camera shy because she can tell she's being recorded. But as soon as I start petting her, she is all lovey-dovey, right? You have a good life here in Cusco? You live in the mountain? You're a mountain cat. This is more or less around the corner from where I'm staying. It's a very decent neighborhood. I know that for my non-backpacker friends, Hello. How are you? Gracias, amigo. I was gonna say something, but yeah, to me this is a very nice neighborhood. Everybody's friendly. But what I was going to show you, this chicken place. I'm going to walk by it. This place is mob every day. That's where I've been eating. Yeah. Okay. So it's like 3 in the afternoon. It's way too late for people to be having chicken. I'm going to the grocery store to get supplies, and it's still full. I went there last night, got dinner. I've been eating there quite a bit because you get a quarter chicken, like a huge piece of chicken. Comes with fries, salad, soup, all the condiments you could ever want. And it's like maybe $3.70. It's a huge meal. I know why they're so busy, because it's a great price even here. I'm going to take you all inside the grocery store. There's a very big one around the corner. That's where I've been getting my supplies. I'm one of those guys that always carry my own sack, because they do charge for a sack here, and if I could say 50 cents, I guess I will, right? Earlier I showed you the center square. Most of the tourists are staying in that neighborhood. That's where most of the hotels are, or hostels, whatever you prefer. And I kind of knew if I stayed somewhere a little bit farther away, then I would have better food. It would be cheaper. Nope, that ain't the way. And then I could get access to like a nice sized grocery store. Because the thing is, when you're in those touristy neighborhoods, they have a lot of small grocery stores, but I'd rather go next to a big one so I can get like fresh bread, you know, the good stuff. So interestingly enough, they also have a lot of Asian culture here, which is like something I really didn't expect. Apparently, they had a lot of Japanese culture here. So there was a Japanese prime minister years ago who made a coup on himself, kicked himself out of government, went back to Japan, like he exiled himself. So legitimately, Didn't get in any trouble. Oh, I thought that's interesting. Where do you hear such a thing like that? You know, I actually don't know where I am. I probably should look at the map. You see up on the mountain ahead it says El Peru. It's cool. Actually, I got a bit lost, but this looks so interesting. Why not? Yeah. Well, thank you. That's kind of cool. Stacking fruit, right? There's a little bridge up ahead. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna cross to the other side. Looks like some nice grocery stores over there. This is definitely one of those countries where I stick out like a sore thumb. Mostly because I'm so much taller than everybody else. I could be Spanish. I could also be Italian. Okay, well, let's take the bridge, huh? Walk ahead of these people. Oh. So the other thing about Cusco is every time I walk up a flight of stairs, I'm absolutely out of breath. This is like 3,300 meters, so basically 10,000 square feet. And it's hard to breathe. These are like true mountain people. Up ahead, there's a square. This is the square for the local people. So earlier with the big church, that's absolutely for the tourists, and it's super cute and beautiful. And here we have a little market, and everything is going to be about 10% the price of the other place. So let's check it out, see what we can find here. What do they have for sale? They're pretty strict about their mask mandate, so you have to wear masks outdoors here. Okay. That's real crazy. Hold on. What is this? That's cool. All kinds of stuff.
Son dos originales.
Ah, they have succulents. It's the police station. Excelente. This is the grocery store I've been going to. Let me take you inside. Well, you know what? I kind of want to go check out the neighborhood, but then I'll come back around. I'll show you what's inside so you can see. It's not that different. It is still a grocery store. I've noticed at least 30% of the restaurants here are called polleria. Polleria. Chicken restaurant. I walked by the one at my hostel and I took a video, so I think you saw it. I'm gonna go there again for dinner tonight. It was a heck of a good deal. All the local taggers. Who we got? It looks like the word mouse. Hey. There's also a lot of dental places here, like, so if you need to get your teeth cleaned or worked on, you might come here. I guess it depends on how good your dentist is. Can I go this way? Heck yes, I can. So honestly, I was gonna show you all inside of the grocery store, but they had some music playing inside. And I don't know if that's okay, but I did get like a whole bunch of groceries for more or less $4. So with what I have at my place, and then the addition of some bread, some cheese, an avocado, some snacky stuff, that should be good for another day or two. I gotta tell you though, just walking down the street here, I'm worn out. It's the elevation. And for basically like the first 2-3 days that I was here, I had a massive headache. Like my head was thumping, which can actually be quite dangerous, okay? However, I wasn't too worried about it. I've been in high elevation before, and I do know the difference between the type of headache that I had and the type that can actually be, it can be potentially dangerous. That wasn't the case for me. Gonna head back, make a nice meal. I'm only a few blocks from the place I'm staying. It's a nice neighborhood. I think it is. At least it is during the day. I don't know what that is. I'm just totally out of breath. Tomorrow I'm going to make an effort to go buy a bus ticket. So I have to get to the Sacred Valley. Once I'm there though, it'd be easy to hitchhike my way through. A lot of small towns there. I understand that people are really nice about picking up foreigners. So the buses in between the towns, they may exist, we'll find out, but if not, I don't have a problem catching a ride from some locals. You can gauge it pretty fast. And I have to stop talking because I am losing my breath just walking up this tiny little hill. Oh my gosh, Cusco, you are beautiful, but you are difficult to exist in. It's Sunday, so the stores are all closed. I think tomorrow I'm going to try and summit that mountain, see if I can get up to the top. That should be cool. And it'd be great to see a view of the whole city.